Johnny Gray, good news, bad news for him. Good news, great qualifying effort this weekend. Bad news, you got a teammate, and with the points being what they are, in your mind, how critical is this round one matchup?
It's definitely a critical round. I mean, you know, if we're going to work our way back into the top 10, we got to go rounds, you know, and we got to have a little luck. Some of the other guys got to mess up a little bit. So, you know, we just go out and put our best foot forward. We got a good race car, and you know, we drew a tough car, but, hey, we'll get tough.
Of course, that tough car on Caps. Do you ever get nervous thinking about points?
Nah, you know, it is what it is. It just either it is or it ain't.
He's a cool customer.
Well, warming up there is Brian Thiel. He will face Tim Wilkerson. Lucas Oil ladder for Funny Car. And right here, the points leader has only one round win so far in the Western Swing. But Tasca in his Ford is looking for his first win of the swing.
And on the other side of the ladder, there's that matchup we're talking about. Johnny Gray desperately needing a win over his teammate Ron Capps. And Johnny does have the lane choice, though.
So here is Brian Thiel, his second race here at Seattle. And look at the Funny Car standings right now, because the guy in the other lane, despite the fact he's #1 qualifier, is sitting 10th in the points. You got to be 10th or better to get into the countdown.
Well, but Wilkerson, I mean, he's kind of peaking at the right time. I mean, this thing's running well. Runner up at Sonoma last week. He's #1 qualifier. He loves this racetrack. Always does well here. But he's got his work out with Brian Thiel, because even though Brian is a #16 qualifier, qualified with a 4:32, but he actually ran a 4:21 in the first session. The run got taken away because he oiled down the track. That's the rule in qualifying. So Tim Wilkerson cannot take Brian Thiel lightly.
And Tim has won the last 2 years here.
Look at that.
That's a nice
That's a
race. Wow, tough one at the finish. It goes over to Tim Wilkerson. 4:21, 299 miles an hour. Brian Thiel has nothing to be ashamed of.
Well, Tim Wilkerson, he was late, had a 134.60 foot. Brian didn't have a great rack time, 107, had almost 300ths of advantage off the starting line. And you take a look at our Lucas Oil photo finish cam. Because of that, Tim Wilkerson just barely got the win by a nose.